community. This is Kristen. I am a dating and relationship coach, and I'm here to help you understand today why men lose interest in a woman. And this is going to be the first of a series of 5 videos where I'll share each video another reason that you might want to take a look at if you're experiencing men that are leaving you early on, or they come on and they have a lot of interest. They may demonstrate it with their actions, and they may be talking about future planning with you, and yet they tend to fade out or drop off, and you're left wondering, what was that? Why am I feeling so confused about his intentions towards me? Well, today I want to talk about reasons beyond why a man just maybe doesn't choose you, because not every man has interest in every woman, but what are some of the things that you might be doing that add to that situation where you have interest and then it drops off? So what I want to look at today is when you show up as not standing in your values and preferences and boundaries from early on in the relationship, how that can impact a man's interest in you. So I want to tell a story of a woman I'll call Lisa, and she was going to the gym and she noticed this guy. They started talking, and the second time she started talking to him, she realized, oh wow, he's attractive, and she started to feel feelings for him, and he asked her out. And as she was getting ready for the date, she noticed how nervous she felt, and also that he felt a little bit out of her league. And so as she was going on the date, he asked her, here's this restaurant I thought we could go to. What do you think? Inside she thought, oh, I don't really like that restaurant. There's not much I want to eat there. But she still went along with his idea. And then she's on the date. He asks her opinion about something, and she kind of shies away and doesn't say a whole lot because it's one of those charged topics that she doesn't want to offend anyone. And then at the end of the date, he goes in for the kiss, and for her, she prefers not to kiss on a first date, but instead of kindly putting up her boundary, she just lets him. And so even though these are little tiny things that can happen from the very first start of a date, they're examples of the way a woman sometimes can have values in her mind, but as she starts relating to a man, especially a man that she feels like, oh, he's about out of my league, or I need to impress him, or will he like me? She starts to slowly let compromise on her value, or not give her opinion, or not say her preference. And what this does over time is a man can't quite see who she is exactly. He sees this diluted version of her where she's not willing or confident to show up. And so attractiveness happens when we get to see who a person is, and they're comfortable in their own authenticity and their opinions, their values. And yet when we're showing up on dates with these little compromises, it can start to feel like a couple of things from the man's point of view. So it can feel like, one, like there's not as much of the woman that to see her and all of her potent radiance. So when we show up fully as we are, we're radiant, but it's kind of like we've dimmed ourselves down, so the man can kind of start to lose the attraction he might have originally seen in us from a physical or a sexual standpoint. But as he sees this diluted version, it can start to lose interest. The other thing is, it can feel like, if you've ever done partner dancing, as a lead and a follow, it's important for the lead to be able to feel the follow, that she's there. But if she's not showing up fully, it can feel kind of like a limp rag. Like, who is she, or what is... A man is looking for a woman who's looking for a long-term partner, is looking for someone who can have some pushback, who's there to support him and challenge him, because he's looking for that in his long-term life mission, to have that kind of partnership. And if you're not showing up fully, he can start to doubt that possibility with you. So what happens, he can put you into maybe a casual category, maybe a once and done, or but he may start to not see you in that long-term wife potential category. The other thing is, if you don't respect yourself, then that informs the man how to respect you. So he can start to lower, he may have started with this respect of you, but as he sees you not treating yourself well, it can start to inform him of how to treat you with less respect, which starts to lower you and in value in the mind of the man. And finally, another result can happen that doesn't have to do with the man, but just has to do with your own self-esteem, that as you are slowly kind of losing who you are, and this can happen, I see it a lot with women as a relationship is in the beginning stages, you could start to show ongoing resentment towards the man because you're not speaking up for yourself. You can feel like you're losing yourself, you lose your identity. Who am I? Sometimes women will get in these relationships where they continue because a healthy man will often lose interest and stop seeing a woman who's not showing up fully, but an unhealthy man will continue because he's able to get away with not respecting her or being self-focused or just benefiting from the relationship instead of giving to her. So these are some of the results that can happen if you find yourself not showing up fully in a relationship. So if you want to know more about your specific situation and how you've been experiencing men drop away or ghost you, I would be happy to meet with you in a coaching session where we could work through what it is that you're experiencing and kind of get to the root of how you can start to shift. And also, if you are a woman who's single and wanting to prepare for a great relationship this year, I'm going to be offering a women's group coaching course starting this upcoming Monday. It's going to be a great time where single women come together to be able to learn on different topics like communication, masculine and feminine energy, setting boundaries, showing up as your authentic self. And we'll be also doing some group coaching as well as exercises. And it's going to be a great way to feel supported and get challenged in some areas where you know you can grow so that you can really attract a great love and keep it this year. All right, my friends, if you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to share more with you in the next 4 videos about why men lose interest in a woman. I will see you soon. Take care.